Canada may be about to open its doors to the cheapest, fastest charging EV threat Detroit has faced, and Donald Trump could be helping it happen. BYD has already overtaken Tesla in annual battery electric sales, pushed luxury-grade driver assistance into bargain cars, and unveiled charging hardware approaching megawatt power. Welcome back to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit. Now, as China's price war crushes margins, BYD is racing overseas, Ottawa is easing access, and Washington is tightening barriers. The result could reshape vehicle prices, factory jobs, software security, and Canada's automotive future. Here are the 5 developments changing everything right now. Number 5. $10,000 EV Bombshell. BYD shatters the price barrier. BYD's Seagull starts in China at 69,800 yuan, about $10,000. But the real disruption is its technology. In 2025, BYD expanded its God's Eye driver assistance suite across 21 models, including the Seagull. Features can include adaptive cruise control, lane guidance, supervised lane changes, emergency braking, and automated parking. It is assistance, not autonomy. The driver remains responsible. BYD's scale helps fund that strategy. It sold about 4.6 million electrified vehicles in 2025, including roughly 2.26 million battery electrics, surpassing Tesla's approximately 1.64 million deliveries. Canadian pricing would rise after shipping, certification, taxes, and other costs, but the Seagull has shattered the idea that advanced EV technology must remain expensive. But an affordable EV is only truly disruptive if drivers can recharge it quickly. And BYD's next claim could challenge one of Canada's biggest electric vehicle concerns. Number 4. 9-minute charging. BYD faces Canada's ultimate deep freeze test. BYD's next attack targets 2 stubborn EV complaints: charging delays and winter range. Its second-generation blade battery and flash charging hardware are claimed to deliver up to 1,500 kilowatts, reaching 10 to 70% in 5 minutes and 10 to 97% in 9. BYD also says a battery at minus 30 degrees Celsius can move from 20 to 97% in roughly 12 minutes. Impressive, but peak power is not average power. Drivers would need compatible batteries, battery preconditioning, cooled charging cables, and stations supported by enormous grid capacity. Most Canadian public chargers cannot approach 1.5 megawatts. The real verdict will come during a freezing January road trip, not inside a controlled laboratory. Yet charging speed alone does not explain how BYD keeps pushing expensive technology into affordable vehicles. For that, we need to look beneath the bodywork and into the company's battery-powered industrial machine. Number 3. Battery Empire. Why BYD's cost advantage terrifies Detroit. BYD's cost advantage begins with its DNA. Founded as a rechargeable battery company, it entered automobiles in 2003 and built vehicles from the electronics outward, not from engines and transmissions inward. Today, BYD controls batteries, motors, inverters, power electronics, software, semiconductors, and much of its component supply. That vertical integration cuts supplier markups, speeds development, and lets engineers optimize the entire powertrain as one connected system. Its lithium iron phosphate blade battery avoids nickel and cobalt, packages long cells efficiently, and offers strong thermal stability. Chinese industrial policy unquestionably supported BYD's rise, but subsidies did not independently engineer its products. Detroit can finance new factories. Reproducing 3 decades of accumulated battery knowledge is considerably harder. And this is where the story shifts from impressive engineering to a global automotive power struggle. Before we reveal the 2 developments that could bring BYD directly to Canada, tap the like button and subscribe to Piston Pundit. It helps us bring more deeply researched automotive stories to enthusiasts like you. Now, let's shift gears because BYD's battery advantage is no longer staying inside China. Number 2. China slows. BYD accelerates its global takeover campaign. BYD's overseas push is becoming essential as China's market slows. In June 2026, global sales reached 403,472 vehicles, up 5.5%, while overseas volume surged nearly 95% to 175,349 units. That growth helped offset a 22% domestic decline. Across China, passenger vehicle exports jumped sharply as local demand weakened, pushing manufacturers toward Europe, Latin America, Southeast Asia, Australia, Africa, and the Middle East. BYD is supporting that offensive with localized production, including its Hungarian factory, while expanding from mainstream Dolphin and Auto models to Denza luxury cars, Fangchengbao SUVs, and the Shark plug-in hybrid pickup. The ambition is unmistakable: become the world's largest automaker within 5 years by competing across nearly every major vehicle segment and global market. But BYD's most politically explosive opportunity may not be in Europe or Southeast Asia. It could be developing directly across America's northern border. Number 1. Canada opens the door. Trump may help BYD. Canada is where BYD's North American story becomes politically explosive. Since March 1, 2026, Ottawa has allowed 49,000 Chinese EVs annually at the normal 6.1% tariff, replacing the former 100% surtax. The quota may rise towards 70,000, with affordable models increasingly prioritized. BYD has explored Canadian dealerships and is considering passenger vehicle sales in 2027, although models and pricing remain unconfirmed. Meanwhile, Washington is tightening restrictions through tariffs, software rules, ownership concerns, and data security policy. Trump's refusal to extend CUSMA in its current form adds uncertainty. Ironically, that pressure could accelerate Canadian diversification, giving BYD a nearby proving ground for winter durability, regulatory compliance, dealerships, parts availability, service networks, and consumer trust before ever entering the United States. That leads to the central contradiction. Trump may be blocking BYD from American showrooms while creating the conditions for it to establish a North American foothold in Canada. Final verdict: Trump delays BYD, but competition wins. BYD has not conquered the EV market, but it has shattered several comfortable assumptions. Affordable cars can carry advanced driver assistance, battery specialists can become automotive giants, and rapid charging can move closer to traditional refueling times. Canada now sits at the center of that contest. Controlled Chinese EV access could expand consumer choice and pressure established automakers to improve. But imports alone will not protect Ontario's factories. Ottawa must pursue Canadian assembly, battery investment, supplier contracts, secure software, skilled employment, and dependable servicing infrastructure. Trump may delay BYD's American entry, yet higher regional costs and weaker trade certainty could also undermine Detroit. Protection can buy established automakers time, but it cannot replace better batteries, lower production costs, reliable charging, competitive prices, and compelling vehicles. The real winner will be the automaker and the country that combines affordability, dependable service, secure technology, and local manufacturing before the global EV race enters its next lap. Now we want to hear from you. Would you consider buying a BYD vehicle in Canada if its price, warranty coverage, winter performance, and dealership support were competitive? Should Ottawa require Chinese automakers to assemble vehicles locally and purchase more components from Canadian suppliers? And could Trump's restrictions unintentionally help BYD establish a stronger Canadian foothold before it ever reaches American showrooms? Share your thoughts, concerns, and EV ownership experiences in the comments. Subscribe to Piston Pundit and enable notifications so you do not miss the next vehicle updates and upcoming videos. You can also check out one of the videos appearing on your screen now. There is plenty more automotive insight waiting for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.